Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Scott and this is ScottPlaysSims. So yes, I am starting a new series. It's called Rebuilding Willowcreek. I got this idea from Devon Bumpkin. He is doing rebuilding Windenburg, but I wanted to rebuild Willowcreek, so that's what I'm doing. But obviously I'm redoing other worlds and stuff. But I'm starting with Willowcreek. I've done quite a few already. This was built over a month ago, but family stuff happened and I never got round to posting it, and so I've redone the voiceover, and yeah, and then obviously Halloween week came along, so I was like, this isn't Halloweeny, so I'll post it afterwards. But yeah, I just wanted to start off by saying I'll hopefully be starting a new Let's Play in the next week or two, because next week The Sims 4 Cats and Dogs comes out. Cats and Dogs, not pets. Sims 4 Cats and Dogs comes out, and obviously I'm going to be getting it because I just need new content, and B, just cats and dogs, obviously. Yeah. So I'm so excited. I've been watching like so many videos about the stuff and what's in it, and everything like that, and the outfits and the hairstyles and everything is just going to be so good. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. And yeah, I wanted to start off by talking about, well, not start off because obviously I've already started, but yeah, I wanted to talk about the house for a little bit. So for this house, well, for some houses there isn't going to be like a sim, but for this one there is. Her name is Kira Batch. She'll be on my gallery. My name is BWazzo33, but she wants to be a comedian. I don't know what the actual aspiration is, but comedian basically. She is goofball, romantic, and hothead. So yeah, she's also got the feminine walk style. I don't know if I said that right. And then for the voice, she's got the sweet, candy, whatever from whatever country you're from, thing, and it's quite high up, not like towards the bottom. But yeah, I like this house because I've done pretty much all of this neighborhood, and this whole neighborhood is kind of like I don't know really, like kind of I built it all in the same style, so it's kind of it's like it's old fashioned, like half of the build is old fashioned, and then then you've got like a modern extension or a modern area to it, like you'll see in a video maybe a couple of weeks whenever I get around to posting it. Yeah, a bakery, so a bakery will be coming in this area as well. But yeah, I actually, just to kind of give you a time frame of when I built this. I built this the day that update came out for The Sims 4, where you got the new sofa and the new, just the new couple of new objects. That's out, and then that hairstyle with the full fringe. I don't know what it was, or that when that was, but yeah, that is when that one came out as well. So as you can tell, I built this quite a while ago, but still, there's been no new content since then, so I thought it's still relevant, I can post it. But yeah, I've done quite a few builds so far, and yeah, I am going to spend a bit of this video talking about where I went at the weekend. So basically, at the weekend, I went to Hello World, the YouTube event in the UK. It was in Birmingham Genting Arena. So I'm just going to start off by saying my experience. I went on Sunday the 29th of October, and I went with my uncle because I brought 2 tickets, and originally me and my friend were going to go, but my friend couldn't make it in the end, so I went with my uncle, and it was quite a good day. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to meet anyone. I did go and try and meet Zoe and Alfie and Mark and you know, like all those people, but I did have a really cool experience. The nighttime show was probably my favourite out of the whole day, because you got to see more of the YouTubers, as in where in the day, I don't know, I didn't know what to expect, so I queued up, and then I got my bag checked, and you got checked and everything to make sure obviously it's safe for everyone, and then then I went to then I had to queue again to get into the actual arena, and then me and my uncle just walking around looking and stuff like that, just like looking at stuff. And then I saw Alfie go into the book signing area, so I didn't know whether you needed to pre-book tickets, but as far as I'm aware, I think you did, but for some of them, but not for all of them. I did go in, and well, I went in because there was 2 entrances, so I thought one was in and one was out. So I went to the one where I thought it was in, and I asked the security guard, and he told me no, this is for a different YouTuber that I don't know. Nothing against them, I just don't know who it was. And yeah, so I was thinking, oh, I saw Alfie go in there, maybe he's got it confused. But I went to look around somewhere else, and then we walking around looking at stuff. We went for the cinema, downstairs bit of the cinema, but then we realised it's just a little room where meet and greets sometimes happen, but I didn't see any meet and greets that day. And then yeah, and then we went and got food, because by this point it was about 1:30, so we got let in at 1, and then we just wanted to see what it was about, and then we went and got food at 1:30ish. And then I realised that Zoe, Mark, Alfie possibly, and I think Poppy Days was out there as well, and we missed them because obviously I was eating dinner and I had no idea that they were going to be on the stage. So yeah, I wish that there was some sort of you know, like notice or like announcement saying that they were going to be on the stage, or something that was more clear that they were going to be on the game stage, because obviously I would have stuck around and watched. But after I ate my dinner, I came back in. My uncle went to the toilet, and I went to go get in the queue for one of the book signings, and then they wouldn't let anyone in. There was Louise Pentland in there. I made eye contact with Louise. Yeah, I looked through like the door, well, like the entranceway, and she looked at me. But yeah, they wouldn't let anyone else in the queue because obviously it was coming towards the end. And then I saw on the game stage that Zoe and Mark were there taking pictures. So I tried to get straight over there and get over there and, like, you know, try and get a picture. But fortunately, fangirls are fangirls. They we all got squished, and I was like kind of like trapped. But it was still fun. I was like a metre away from them. Couldn't get to the front, but tried my hardest. I know, bit of a, I'm just a bit of a weirdo, by the way. But yeah, I did try, but obviously failed epically. And then I just kind of spent the rest of the day walking about, looking at all the different stands and stalls and everything. But yeah, I did see. I did actually go to the merch shop. I didn't go to the creator store because that line was crazy. It was like at least like 200 people long. I was like, I'm not waiting in that, because the one that I actually wanted, you can get in the normal merch stand, and there was no queue for that. So jumped in there, got my merch. I got the green jumper with Joe, Zoe, and Alfie on it. I'm wearing it right now. And I got then I went back later on because I wanted a Hello World t-shirt, but they had sold out, so I ended up getting the Hello World cap. And I'm not really a hat person. I don't really wear hats anytime. I buy them, like if I was to go somewhere, I'd buy a hat if I liked it, but I never wear them. I've got like a hat collection, but I never wear hats. They've never really suited me. But I don't know, ever since I've got back from Hello World, it's now 5 days later, every day this week I've worn the hat. I don't know why, just don't know. For some reason I've decided to wear this hat. I don't wear it out the house. No, I'm not that confident, but I wear it around the house. God knows what my family must think of me, but yeah, I wear it around the house. I don't know. I'm not sure if I would wear it out the house, and I don't know if I'm a hat person, if I suit it or not. But yeah, I do quite like the hat. It just says Hello World. It's got the logo on. But yeah, I know that Hello World was getting quite a lot of flack. I think it's flack on the internet for not being as good as what everyone thought, paying £50 and not getting like a signature or whatever. But I still enjoyed my day, even though I didn't get to meet anyone. I still found it quite fun. It gave me a taste of what YouTube events are actually like, because I'd never been to one before. I'd only really ever been to one other event, and it wasn't like a proper event. It was like a show for Catherine Tate. She's English comedy act, but I don't know if you know in any other countries. But yeah, in England she is quite famous. She's like she was on quite a lot of TV shows like Doctor Who, and she had her own show called the Catherine Tate Show and stuff like that, where she played different characters. So when she did a live show, I went and watched that, because obviously I watched her like every day, and like I'd watch the episodes over and over again, and I literally could tell you it word for word. Yeah, but let's not get into that now. That is my own sad life that I do. But yeah, so that was just that. Yeah, that's the only other event I've ever been to. But yeah, I find it quite cool how the YouTubers were 1 minute they were on one side of the thing, and then next thing you know they were on the other side, and they were just everywhere. But yeah, I wish it was more clear as to where they would be, or roughly where they would be at what time, because then I would have stayed around and seen them on the game stage and stuff like that. But yeah, I did, my favourite out of the whole day was the evening show. I quite liked KSI's act. He was like doing some of his songs. I think they're his songs. Jump, he done Jump, like I'm not going to sing, I can't sing, but yeah, he done that. You probably find someone's vlog about it on YouTube. Obviously that's not his song, I don't think, but well, 99% sure it's not his song, but it could be, I'm not sure. And then he's got like Black Lamborghini, and then another song that I'd never heard before, but still quite good atmosphere. Everyone was like, you know, jumping about. And then the Vamps were there, they were quite good. And then New Hope Club was also there. Honestly, I've listened to them every day this week since I got back. Don't know why, I just like that one song they done, and I've listened to the one song at least once every day this week. So that's just my sad life. Once I like something, I listen to it constantly until I'm just can't listen to it anymore. It's just not getting to that. My life is just so, you know, just yeah, it's not getting to that. But yeah, so that was my experience at Hello World. That's pretty much what happened. Oh, here's another thing. I was waiting for Alfie outside of his book signing, because I realised that there was two sides and he was in the other side. I was waiting because I thought it was the queue, but I realised that he had finished, and this queue of people were just waiting to take a picture of him after he left. And then after he came out, he was giving away books that were left over, and he signed them all, and I was so close to grabbing one, and then all the fangirls came screaming and came out of nowhere, and then he went onto like a higher ground, obviously, to, you know, so he wasn't getting like ambushed. So I tried to get over there, but the security were like trying to push everyone back because they were like going in front of this queue, and big palaver. But you can see me in his vlog. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal my face or whatever, but you can see me in this vlog that he got from Hello World on the Sunday. I think it was all 3 days, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Obviously it was only a 2-day event, but he vlogged Friday as well. So towards the end you'll see me, but there's hundreds of people, so you won't exactly know which one I am. But yeah, let's just get back. That was just my experience at Hello World. But yeah, just thought I would share my experience. But yeah, this fence you get we're getting back into the build now. This fence you can get from testing cheats or show hidden objects. It's basically like the thing for the half walls, but then you can use that as a fence if you have that cheat on. So yeah, I think it's just bb.show hidden objects. So yeah, and then I really like that tree. It's from the movie Hangout stuff. It's really good. Yeah. I've really quite like the garden, even though the garden is the smallest part of the house. I still quite like it because there's still quite a lot of stuff in there, and I just wanted it to feel like they used the other part as well. Like obviously the bit that's not part of the lot, but it still goes further until that wall that goes into like the canal or the river or whatever it is. But yeah, sorry I'm talking a bit fast. It's just me basically. I talk quite fast, and my voice can get quite annoying. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed doing this build. It took me 2 days, about I think about an hour and a half. Because I like to I come home, do homework, and then I like to have at least an hour a day to like either go on a game or edit a video or just an hour to do what I want to do rather than doing like school work and stuff, because it just gets really stressful if I don't have like my own time. But yeah, I'm just doing landscaping now, like all the bushes and the grass and the, you know, like stuff like that. Not grass, like trees and the plants and the flowers. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave you here. Follow me on Twitter. My name is ScottPlaysSims. I'm on Twitter. That's about it. But if you wanted to follow me on Twitter, you'll get more frequent updates from me. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.